So, good morning, everyone. We just have to change the screen. And I hope you can see the forest now. Hello.
Yes.
So very warm welcome also from my side. My name is Tim, and I'm happy today to guide you through this webinar together with my colleague Mark. And we also have some guys behind the cameras that are helping us. So why I am in the forest? Because Wiha is located in the Black Forest in Germany, and so I thought this maybe could be a good introduction. Today we would like to present you our latest tools, our latest products, our newest products, and we for sure will also demonstrate them, how to work with them, and what's maybe the advantages that you hopefully don't know, but after the webinar you should know. So we won't go too deep into technical details. We just would like to give you an overview about the products. And if you have any questions, please feel free to type them into the Q&A section, like Fissa already introduced. And so, yeah, from my point of view, we could now switch to our short company presentation, because I think it's important for you to know something about Wiha. So we just have to change the slide. Perfect. And just, I just need to go here. Perfect. So just some information about the history of Wiha. Yeah, as you can see, we were founded in 1939 by Willy Hahn, which is the reason why Wiha is called Wiha. And today, just to jump over to the time that we have now, it's still possible to continue with the name Wiha, because the CEO now he's called Wilhelm, and so Wiha is still possible to name the company. But anyway, back to the history. 1943, we relocated to Schonach, which is in the very south of Germany, in the very nice Black Forest, during the Second World War. Then 1967, Wilfried Hahn overtook the position as a CEO. He mainly was responsible for internationalization. So he just built up the subsidiaries in the USA, Poland, France, UK, and stuff like that. And then in 2011, Wilhelm, and you can see him with his family there, and also Wilfried and his wife, he overtook the responsibility, and he made some strategic changes. So in the past, we were mainly selling single screwdrivers, single bits. We really didn't have a good focus on products, and this is what he changed. So right now we're selling mostly sets. We're focusing on the electrician or on the electric applications in general. And yeah, so during the last years, we growed, and we also need some new facilities, but we are still producing here in Germany. And as you can see, we're an international company, so we have subsidiaries all over the world, also in the US, also in Europe, in Vietnam, and in Asia. And as I mentioned, our fields of application mainly are the electrical applications, so mainly the products that are insulated, but we also have solutions for non-insulated tools. We would like to give you an overview today. And we also have a focus on the industrial applications, for example, in the cutting industry, in the mechanics, where we mainly are focusing on the non-insulated products like torque tools, insulated torque tools, non-insulated torque tools, and stuff like that. But we will continue later on. And of course, we're happy to win a lot of prizes for our products, because we think that we are very innovative, and this is also what the users are telling us. If we are speaking to them on the construction sites or on the fairs or stuff like that. So we just want to, yeah, some awards. This makes us happy, because then we know our products are are good. Also for the user, they have some advantages that you can maybe only achieve when using Wiha tools. And of course, and we have these products today with us. So it's our XXL3 case, the latest tool case that we have. Also the Speedy, this is the second version, but we will demonstrate the product later on. We also have the Speedy 1. And we have some further solutions, for example, the slim bits, our insulated bits, the lift up, different versions, and also some pliers, which we will also show you in this webinar. And what we did the last months was that we thought about, hey, how can we, let's say, ban the whole plastic packaging from our products? And this is why we are focusing now on carton packages, because we think that it's very sustainable. And we could also say that we just saved so and so many tons of plastic right now, because we think that we have to just make sure to get rid of plastic in our products. And this is so far from my side. I will now just change or just go over to the working bench where Mark already is waiting for me to join. So let's go.
Hi guys, nice to meet you, and I'm happy to be here together with Tim and introduce you the world of hand tools. So my name is Mark. I'm segment manager at Wiha, and I'm there responsible for the segment of electrical applications. So the whole field of bringing the requirements of our customers into the company and also support Tim or other colleagues from our sales department in stuff like that. So Tim, we brought a lot of topics today. So maybe we can start with a little introduction of our products and what we will talk about.
Yeah, that's great. So I think from my point of view, like Mark mentioned, we have a lot of products already here presented. We also have our Speedy 2, and just an information before we are going into the product details and stuff like that, we thought that it maybe makes sense to raffle the Speedy 2 to all of you participants. So if you will stay until the end of this webinar, you will have the chance to win a Speedy 2 for free. We will just continue with the webinar, and at the end we will choose the winner. We will send you the Speedy directly. The only thing that you have to do is to send us the address after. But this will be something that I will do directly, or maybe Fissa will do it. Let's see. Anyway, at the end, you will have the possibility to win a Speedy 2, which I think is very cool. And I think
then we should also start with this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
For an introduction. But besides the Speedy, we have also some other topics.
Yeah, absolutely. So we thought that it maybe makes sense to give you an overview about our torque solutions.
So there we have different solutions, and what's also very interesting, we will talk a little bit about the electrician set, how some people say, or how we call it, our electric vario family. Yep. So give a whole overview about the range we have there, and
the possibilities that we have.
Absolutely.
So, and then as we're focusing mainly on electricians and electrical applications, we thought that it also makes sense to focus on our crimping and stripping pliers, which we also have here. And then we could also speak about our pliers in general. So important information for you. Most of the products that we are showing here, as you can see, because of the color, red and yellow, at Wiha, it says it's an insulated tool, but most of them we have in non-insulated version. And then during the webinar, we will also focus on the other tools and sets which you can see behind us.
Of course, we will talk a little bit about our cases, backpacks. But as you see, we have a lot of products here. So if there are any questions to a specific other product, just let us know in the Q&A section, as we mentioned before. And I would like to start with Speedy.
Perfect. So maybe it makes sense to change the camera position. Perfect, thank you. So as you can see, the Speedy comes in a very cool looking carton box. And I would say let's just unbox it. You can pull it up and then you can see what's inside. So it comes in a L box, which should be known from several brands. And inside we have the Speedy. In this case, we have just to put in the battery.
So it comes with 2 spare batteries, rechargeable, of course.
Yeah, and you have also the recharger that you can use via USB. So for example, if you're driving in the morning to the construction sites, you just can recharge the batteries. This should be no problem. Then the Speedy handle itself, and we put in 2 bits. And this is how the Speedy is delivered to you.
So with the Speedy, we have different functionalities. We will introduce it a little bit. So the first one, it comes with this ring light. So you don't have any shades in your working area. Then what we also changed, we have on the top here, on top, that's your sign. Thank you. We have on the top our switch for the torque. So we have a min and max setting. So min is 0.4 Newton meters. So it's for saving all materials like sockets, plastics, and so on. So nothing is damaged. And we have the 1 Newton meters torque range or torque setting for the higher torques. We will show that, as would say, with a ABB switch.
Yeah.
And show what we can do here. But as in practical side, there's the 2.8 Newton meters required for this one.
Yeah, so every manufacturer of these switches says that you normally need to tighten the screw with, in this case, 2.8 Newton meters. So, and this is where the Speedy is a very good helper.
So we have here our slotted and potsy drive bit, slim bit, insulated slim bit. So yeah, we put it in and we can close the screws of the switch with 1 Newton meters. But now we need additional 1.8 Newton meters. And therefore we also dive into our torque range, because we can make out of the Speedy a torque screwdriver. So we just adapt this easy torque adapters, and it comes with different torque ranges. So this one is 2.8 Newton meters.
And the interesting thing is that it's completely insulated, so 1000 volt approved. So there is nothing happening to you if there is some electricity on the switches or stuff like that. So you're completely safe.
So we take another screw, close it again. And now we close it with 1 Newton meter, and we can use it now as a normal screwdriver and close it to 2.8 Newton meters, and it's done properly.
So that's very cool. And just to summarize it, for example, here at this point, so the Speedy, also the easy torque adapter, and in connection with the slim bit, it's 1000 volt approved, so nothing will happen to you. So you were completely safe if you're working under electricity. We thought that it's also very important for you. So this is why we have chosen the 1.0 Newton meter to not damage your materials. And of course, as you maybe have seen, it's very easy to use the Speedy to tighten the screw and also to open it, because you don't have to just turn it around and turn it around and turn it around. And at the end of the day, you're very effective, and hopefully it should also not damage or not hurt your arms, because it's very easy to just turn it on, turn it off, left and right side. And this is so far, all to the Speedy, I would say.
It makes work definitely easier. So maybe can you just reopen one screw for me, because that brings us
Sure.
to the another possibility. Of course, we can also use an classical torque screwdriver, I would say. So where here you have a torque range from 0.8 to 5 Newton meters, which you can insert here and change the Newton meter settings. Here we have 3.0 Newton meters, 2.8, which would be the required one.
Yeah, so maybe you can't see it exactly, but we have, let's say, let's call it display, so you can just read it what your torque setting is.
Just change this and use.
So this was the adapter to take off the bits. This is what you need on every Wiha torque screwdriver.
And now you can see, and that's also something we will explain a little bit more in detail. We use the same insulated bit from the Speedy, and we can add it now to our torque screwdriver, and it's also completely insulated, 1000 volt approved. And now we can do the same like we did with the Speedy, but now you see it's a little bit more work for myself. It takes a little bit longer. And of course, it's not as comfortable as with the Speedy. Now we are closed it, and also with the click, we are good to go with 2.8 Newton meters.
So and if you just imagine that you don't have to tighten 1 or 2 or maybe also 10 screws, I think this is the time of the Speedy, because if you need to, I don't know, tighten 50 or 100 screws, which is normal if you're working, for example, in a switch cabinet as an electrician, then you can imagine that it's very easy to work safe, to work fast, and to work like the manufacturer told you to do so, because we have seen that more and more manufacturers are writing on their torque torque requirements on the switches.
And now there are more than only these SLP set screws out there, which may require some torque settings, which also need some other bits. And for example, we have also insulated bits. That's now here a slotted 5.5 millimeters. We can add this for sure for the Speedy. We can also put it into our torque screwdriver, or we can also use these normal handles, which is just a normal screwdriver now. And so it's a very flexible system, which very small amount of space and weight you use. So if you are on construction site, if you have to change it very quickly, just grab a bag of screwdrivers. This is perfect because you are good to go with just a little package of bits and one handle, or maybe 2 handles, whatever you need, or also an automatic handle.
And if you want to be even more mobile, we also have this set. Maybe we can show it here. So this is we call it slim vario set. And as you can see, there are some handles. So we need the camera from above. Perfect. There are some handles, also the same system, the same bits. But as you can see, we have the possibility to put in the bits in our Stubby. So the smallest handle we have, it's also 1000 volt approved, or we can use the same bit in our next, let's say, handle size. Or we have also the possibility to use an adapter and also to insert the bit.
So you get a little bit deeper into the cabinet or in the space where you have to mount something quite easy. Also do it with a picker finish.
Exactly.
Picker finish. And what's pretty interesting, we have here our Stubby, and we can put into our slim
Slim bit
and
the easy torque
adapter, right? And now you have maybe the smallest torque screwdriver you can get. So quite easy. And what's also very interesting, we have these easy torque adapters with 2.8 Newton meters fixed. We have one with 4 Newton meters, with 2.5, 2, and also 0.8 Newton meters. So you have the variety you need, and you're free to choose the right one you need. And what's also pretty cool, I think, we have this belt pouch for our Speedy, which makes it quite easy to carry it. And so just put it in. And we have here our belt clip, which closes pretty cool. And I can just add it or adapt it to my belt. Click, good to go. And it comes with also space for slim bits. That means I can just, put my slim bits in here. Maybe you can show it from the top. And so on every side, there's space. It's a little bit dark. Maybe you can't see it from the front. Yeah, here's a slim bit. I can add another one, the other side. So, and you can also let one slim bit in the Speedy. Put it in here. So 5 bits and 1 Speedy handle, automatic screwdriver, everything on your belt. Quite easy to carry.
So that's very cool. So I would just like to summarize this topic from my point of view, and I would also add something to the torque section, which we nearly forgot, but I think it's very good for you to know. So, but let's just first move on with the electric vario sets and the torque tools. So as you have seen, everything is 1000 volt approved, so makes your life very safe. The advantage also is that you don't damage your materials and you're working very effective. The next advantage is that you're working very flexible, so you don't have to carry a whole tool case or stuff like that. You just can use these adapters, and also something that we haven't shown yet. You can also put in these socket screwdrivers or the nuts, however you would like to call it. So this is even more flexible. And at the end of the day, we know from several users that this case in here gives us some possibilities to, for example, enter some pliers, also the Speedy, or the other products like the lift up, which we will also show you now. But before doing this, I would say we would like to add something to the torque topic. So Mark told us that with this screwdriver, you can use the range from 0.8 to 5 Newton meters. But we know that sometimes you need a little higher torque. So we just have this T handle. It's also 1000 volt approved, so completely insulated, which goes up from 5 to 14 Newton meters. It can be adjusted in the same way. So it comes with a torque setter where you just have to open this screw, insert the torque setter, and then you can adjust the torque. And we have also this display up here where you can see which Newton meter range you have just entered. And this is very new, added on our range. It comes with 3/8 inch. So you can go from 5 to 25 Newton meters. And this, for example, could be helpful when you have to install some solar panels or working in the field around e-mobility. And we have also very easy adjustment. So you just have to pull this out, turn it. It comes also with a display here, as you maybe can see in front of the camera. And that's it.
Also in steps of 0.2 Newton meters, you can adjust it. So it's, quite
precise.
Precise, right? Thank you. So I think from the slim vario family, electric vario family, with our slim bits, we have touched every topic, I think.
I think we have to.
Yeah, of course. If you don't want to carry a whole bag with you, we have also our multi drivers. So this one is our lift up electric. So it's also part of our electric vario family, which means all our easy torque adapters fit into this product. Here we can just edit, and all the bits, or 6 bits in this case, are here within the handle, and so you don't even need a bag for carrying all the bits. You have it always with you, and just put it in. And what's absolutely brand new from our side, the smaller brother or sister of this screwdriver, however you want to call it, it's our Pocket Max. Maybe you want to talk a little bit about it.
So, and the good thing is that we don't just want to speak about the product. So you have the possibility to find them in the Distrelec web shop. So you can also purchase them. For example, this lift up is one of the best sold products that we have in the assortment of Distrelec. And we hope that our brand new Pocket Max, which is even more handy than the lift up, will be a top seller in future too, because the idea is also to be, like I mentioned, more handy, to have also the same slim bits in the handle. You can just put it in, put it back. It's magnetic, so so the bits won't fall out, and it's also 1000 volt approved. And this is for this product family, it's the latest product that we have. So very easy. We have it in a insulated version and also in the non-insulated version. And both of these products, and in general, all of the products that we are presenting you today, you can find in the Distrelec web shop.
And I mean, it's pretty cool. You have, you can carry with this bag and the Speedy 5 bits. You have another 4 bits here, put it into your pocket. That's the name Pocket Max. You have the maximum of tools within your pocket. At the Speedy, you have then 9 different bits with you. So that's, I would say, 80% of the daily work you can handle with that, and you don't need something to carry.
So what's also very cool regarding the Pocket Max, so I think that, let's say COVID is gone and you are able to travel. So if you're flying from, I don't know, the UK or mainly in Europe with Eurowings, you just can read the Eurowings magazine, you maybe will find the Pocket Max because we have inserted this as a, let's say, brand page into the Eurowings magazine. So we're doing a lot of marketing from our side too. And yeah, maybe this product even is not new to you, but we really love it and we absolutely recommend it.
Cool.
All right.
Are there some questions so far? So we start with the Pliers, I would say. And if there are any questions, we can come back to it later on or see what comes up. Perfect. So, of course, you don't use a switch without cables. So within the switch cabinet, you have also to do some cable work. I would start with the flexible ones and talk a little bit about crimping, stripping, and all the stuff. So we have here a flexible cable, and we just take our automatic stripping plier. So yeah, you can see it here. It has different functions. You have some spare parts here within the handle. You can also adjust the size of the cable. So for small cables, you need a little bit more precision. So that's the plus, and the minus for bigger cables. And you can also adjust here the length of the stripping required. So for example, at the switch here, you have 12.5 millimeters. You can just adjust here the length, put in the cable, just do it from that side, and here we go. we do now both sides because we have two different crimping pliers I want to show, or we want to show you. And yeah, that's the whole stripping process, quite easy and very comfortable.
And for example, or for information, the range that we are covering is from 0.03 up to 16 square millimeter.
Right. And then we have our automatic crimping plier. So it's a hexagon crimping, which is secure, which is yeah, our most loved product in this area.
Absolutely.
And just add our ferrule. Open the automatic crimping plier. Push it down, and then we have this yeah, nice hexagon crimping. So it's almost round, which means that it's a perfect fitting into different yeah, surroundings. And we have a brand new one, our square crimping plier. And here we have something special. It means you can turn around the head. So you can also do the crimping from the front. So sometimes if you don't have a lot of space, it's maybe more handy to come from the front and do the crimping. Here we go. And that's the crimping result here. So maybe it's a little bit small. Hopefully you can see it. So both automatic crimping pliers. And also here we have the range from 0.08 millimeters up to 16 square millimeters. So we have a quite big range for crimping.
So, and just to come back to the sentence I just told you before, these you can also find on the Distrelec shop. So if you have any further questions and also regarding the webinar, please feel free to use the Q&A section. So these are some of our crimping and stripping pliers. Of course, we have some more because our strategy is to serve the electrician with the most products that he could or he needs. And we would, yeah, offer them in our assortment. But of course, we also have some further pliers, which we would also like to speak about. So I would say, let's jump over to our tree cut. So it maybe looks a little bit strange, but the idea behind is to have one plier to be able to, now just help me with the English word, strip. To strip, yeah, right. So you can just turn this off and strip it off. The good thing is that this cable inside is not damaged. And we have also the possibility to strip this off. And then we are good to go. And the third function, and this is why the plier is called tree cut, is that we could also cut the cable. I know that normally you're not doing it, but this is the difference. So I'm just selling the tools and you're the professionals and working with them. But yeah, as you maybe can see, it's very cool. And our idea is also to have the possibility to be very flexible and to be able to work in a very small space. And then you can strip off the cable as well inside.
You get deep in.
Yeah,
yeah, it's a little bit hard to hold it here.
But anyway, I think the functions are clear. And it's also VDE insulated, 1000-volt approved. So there you go.
Right. And what I also like is our cable cutter, because this has a very nice and smooth cut.
Yep.
It goes easily through the cable. Quite easy to do so, and which has maybe some advantages against an
the side cutter. Yeah, because the result is very good.
Yeah, we have a clean cut, and that's what we have here for the cable processing in our plier range. Two of a lot of them.
Yeah, for sure. And also interesting for you to know. So normally our products that are in our assortment are, in this case today, we just focus on the insulated version, but we have them also in the non-insulated version in our assortment as well. And also we know as an electrician or anyone working in the industry, you don't just have to cut cables. We know that you sometimes have to do a little, let's say, harder work. And this is where our B-cut comes in and also offers a good solution for you, because as you can see here, it looks like a big sized cable cutter or a big sized side cutter. But we know that you normally also have to do some harder work. You can also cut some screws or some nails or stuff like that. So you can do it. But as you can see, maybe you need a lot of power. And maybe you can see in front of the camera, we have our power button. And now you can see something really cool because I love this product. Just clicking the power button. And then I would say
it's much more easier.
It was so easy. You can just compare it if you have to, I don't know, cut butter or something like that. So it's very easy because this power button gives you double the power and helps you to do life or to work more easy, more effective, also not getting hurt. Because I think if you're doing it for 30 minutes or stuff like that and just have to cut some cables or something that is very hard, it's not that easy.
Perfect.
So this is so far for the pliers.
A small overview about our range. If there are any questions, let us know if you want to see something specific. If not, we can go over to
the tool cases.
Tool cases, right?
Tool cases, backpacks. So, and I would say Mark can introduce you these kind of products.
But first, you should show the XXL3, right? In
That's
the working area.
And I will just go over to my construction side, but as you know, it will take some time. So let me just go over. And here I am already made it to the construction side. One function that we have not shown yet, but I will do in the next minutes. So this is our, let's say, flagship, the XXL3. As you can see, it's a tool case. So we have the tires here. It looks a little bit, let's say, I don't know, let's call it strange, because we know that there is no other tool case on the market with that many functions and with that many possibilities you have. So it gives us the possibility to, as you can see on the construction side, to work ergonomic, because you can just pull out these things. You also have the possibility to use it as a ladder, but I will show you if we just completed and looked it or got through the case in general. You have the possibility also, because it's here, you can just close it with that it can't get opened. And for sure, it comes with a lot of cool products. Some of them we already shown you. So in general, it comes with 100 products. We have our crimping plier, as we also have or already have demonstrated. We have our electrician level, which is helping you if you're working and need to install some sockets. And then, but I think you can't see it perfectly. Maybe I just have to hold it up a bit. You have some more space in the case that you can use, for example, for a power tool or for some other parts that you have to put in there. We have the possibility for the tool case itself to click on, for example, our flashlight because it's magnetic. We have also two functions, and we have a very cool function, which I'm in this case not really able to show you, unfortunately, but maybe as you can see, we have some UV light, and we can just find our products also if we're working in the dark area and don't have so much light or something like that. So this is so far some information about the case in general. As I mentioned, I have some further information somewhere else regarding the products that are inserted. Our case every time will be delivered with an information magazine, which also gives you an overview about what kind of tools do we have inside, what are the main advantages of the tools. You can also download it on our website. And you have the possibility to check if everything is in the case. So you can just go through by item and check by article number if everything is inside. Otherwise, you can just reorder it. And of course, we have some further product solutions. For example, our L-key Ergo Star. So normally, if you're working with some L-keys, we know that it's a little bit frustrating because you have just to pull them out one by one, single by single, piece by piece. And this is why we thought, okay, maybe it makes sense to be able to open the L-keys and to be able to come more quick to the one that you need. So you just have to open it and you can just put out the size that you need, for example. So I love this product because it's very, very smart and very cool and comes for sure with our L case. And at the end of the day, and I think this is for some guys, the most important thing, I really love it as well. So if you're working very hard, we know that you maybe have to drink a Coke, never a beer for sure, but you can just open it with our bottle opener, which is a standard product in our tool case as well. And as I mentioned, this is not everything this trolley is able to do or is offering. So we also have this, let's say, feet. I hope you can see it. That can be adjusted. And now we have the possibility to be able to drive through the construction site, to have everything with us. And this is one of the coolest functions this tool case has. We just have to take out the feet again, and then we can use it as a ladder. So I hope you can see it. Not perfect, but anyway, we can now use the tool case as a ladder. So, and this is so far everything to the tool case XXL3. And now let's come back to Mark again.
Yeah, thank you, Tim. So maybe one additional information, the tool case itself can hold up to 150 kilos. So easily us, and the most people. And yeah, we talked about our slim vario, electric vario family package, our electrician set.
And this is also one set that comes with the case in general. So
perfect. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. But here you have a lot of screwdrivers within such a small set. But if you need a little bit more space, we can get to our L case. So it's our smallest tool case we have in our range. So it's perfect for your start into your working life, maybe for apprentice, but also for service, small service works you have to do. So it comes with a basics range of pliers. We have here our lift up we talked about, and we have some spare slim bits, so also insulated, some L keys, and of course a basic range of screwdrivers. And of course it comes with a lot of additional space in the bottom of the case, and it has also our pretty cool electrician's level, which Tim also introduced earlier in this case. So it's a perfect small set, yeah, which you can carry with this handle here. And if you need a little bit bigger, we have our XL set. So it's also a case with a handle, but it also has these shoulder straps, so you still have both hands free.
No wheels on these cases.
No wheels on these cases, carry cases. And of course, we have here also some L keys in this case. Also our lift up again, a little bit more, a few more pliers. So, and of course, more screwdrivers. So you see, it's just a better, a little bit bigger, and maybe you're a little bit better, supported with tools in field. You have an automatic stripping plier, a little level, and also a lot of spare space here. And of course, it comes with our torque set we also introduced a little bit earlier.
So we can say that we have the light version, so the basic ZL that Mark just introduced, and also in these cases, you can't use them as a ladder, but anyway, they are so, let's say hard or good that you can just stay on it. Also in this case, this is the XL, and then the flagship that I was just speaking about is the XXL3.
So different sizes for
different sizes, different applications,
right. And if you want to have it a little bit more comfortable, or some people like it, some don't, we have also our backpacks, tool backpacks in our range, which is here with a set of comparable, I would say, to our L case. We have again some pliers here and a basic set of screwdrivers. It also comes with some level or measurement.
I don't know the exact word, but I know that you in front of the monitors know what we're talking about.
And we have also our flashlight here. And what's pretty cool, you have to introduce it a little bit more in detail. You have two parts of the backpack. So the front one, where all the tools are inside, and you can also put some other stuff into the back. So that means you have a second assortment here, which maybe has some space for measurement tools for
the laptop.
For a laptop, which should be separated from, I would say, the rough world of the hand tools. Maybe it's it's a little bit more cleaner, so you can separate these parts. And of course, it's very comfortable to carry. You have here some.
It's very soft.
Yeah, soft. Good straps for the shoulders, and quite easy to carry your hand tools.
So this is, for example, the electric version, but we also have the mechanic version, we are calling it. So inside here, we have the non-insulated products, as you can see, but in general, very good very good tool set in general, but it's the same backpack. So, and if you're working, for example, on the construction side and it's very wet in there, you don't have to worry about the tools or something like that, because this is plastic, so it's very, very hard. Nothing gets damaged or gets wet in the inside. And what we have here, it comes standard-wise with this tool, with this backpack. Another set of products.
Also belt pouch.
Yeah, also belt pouch, so you can just clip it besides the Speedy, no problem. I like it because it's also very flexible, as the most of our products. We have the handle, we can just put up or just take up the bits. It's a normal 6.3 bit, so standard version. You are not able, for example, this is information that you maybe don't know yet, so because we haven't spoke about it. This is the non-insulated version, and with this handle you are not able to adapt or to insert the slim bits, but this is nothing special from our side. So this is the requirement that the German VDE told us, that we need to make sure to be not able to adapt VDE insulated or insulated bits on the non-insulated handle. And this is why we have to, or we had to change the size of the bit adjustment. But anyway, cool product, very flexible, and you have the possibility to just carry it with you by clipping it on the backpack.
Perfect.
So, and also maybe we should also show the L case, the mechanic version.
Can do that.
So, but this is just a short information for you guys, because we were focusing very hard on the insulated version, but we also have the non-insulated version of the L case. So it's the same case, but another stuff inside. And we also have this cool product. It's also listed in the Distrelec webshop, as you maybe know. If not, feel free to check out.
Maybe we should have a short look at it, because I think what's pretty cool, it has the ratchet function. So this holder is pretty neat and handy. You can put it on, and so you have this one is the for open left side, and if you turn it, you can do, no, it's this way is the left side, and this one the right. From my side, it's the other way.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and so you have the ratchet version in the L case, which is standard-wise in there. Perfect.
So, and as you can see, we have many more tool sets. So if you need to work with a little more or a higher 1.5 inch or 3/8 inch or whatever, you can also use these cases. And yeah, so I would say we have like 6 minutes to go, and I don't know if there are any questions so far, because I would say we also need to do the raffle, and we also can, if you have some questions about our e-mobility sets, we can also speak about that. So are there any questions in the Q&A session? Nothing? Okay.
So I would say we do the raffle.
Yeah, we try to do the raffle, but I'm not sure if we are able to do it. Yes, we are. Okay. So, as we mentioned, zack, there it is, the Speedy. Like we introduced it, we will raffle the Speedy 2 for one lucky winner. Let's see who it is. So the guys in the background are, sorry, can you repeat it again? So they have, I think they have a link in the Zoom meeting. So let's see if we can share the winner.
Yep.
So you just have to imagine drums in the background. And let's see. I think you can see it. Okay, I haven't understood the name, but I think in the chat you can read it. So congratulations, you are the winner of the Speedy 2. And you now just need to get in contact with Fissa or with Adam from Distrelec, or also you can type it directly to my account. Please provide your address and then you will receive it directly sent out after the webinar. Cool, congratulations.
Perfect. We hope you enjoyed a little bit time with us.
Yeah, but
we did.
we could end with the e-mobility products
sure.
If you would like to.
Go for it.
So as maybe some of you know, we introduced some new cases for the section of e-mobility. I know that it's not easy to speak about e-mobility because everyone has another understanding of what e-mobility means. For us, we speak about do the maintenance of electric cars, for example, but also be able to install some solar panels on some housings and stuff like that. And we know that there are many more other requirements than if you're just working as an, let's say, normal electrician, if you're working in the field of e-mobility. So for example, you have to have a special kind of apprentice that you gives you the possibility to be able to work with electric cars. And this is why we introduced the XL case.
We have a question
from the chat. A question from the chat. So then I would say, let's just interrupt. Yeah, so from my point of view, but maybe Fissa or Adam can answer this as well. You should be able to purchase every product in every country, because we made sure that every product, every Wiha product is able to get purchased in your language as well. So the content should be fine, and it should be possible to purchase them directly wherever you are. And normally all the products that we have just spoke about, and I will also summarize everything and give you a shout out afterwards. So with all the products that we have just demonstrated, you will also receive the Distrelec part numbers, and you can just have a look again. Okay. Yeah, so I mentioned regarding the Raffle, please get in touch with Fissa or with Adam from Distrelec to tell the address that we are able to ship the Speedy. Thank you.
We'll send an email, Tim, to the winner. So congratulations to Krista. We'll send an email directly, and we'll get those shipping addresses.
Great. Okay, then just come back to the e-mobility cases, but I know that I have to hurry up a little bit. So we have also some solutions. Maybe we can have a look into the case from here or there. Yeah, perfect. So it comes also with
maybe what we should mention here at the work with e-mobility cars, but also with the wall boxes or the charging infrastructure, we need some torque tools. So, and here we have our before mentioned torque vario S system, which comes for the torque range from 0.8 to 5 Newton meters. And we also have here our insulated range, which is from 5 Newton meters to 25 Newton meters. So that means with this set, you have a completely insulated solution for the whole torque range from 0.8 up to 25 Newton meters, and you can handle everything which is required here.
And we also have the trolley, which has even more inside. Also, if you're working in the field of e-mobility, pliers, also some spanners,
Insulated,
and also some further parts that you need. So these are also two parts that are in the Distrelec assortment. And if you have some further questions, please get in touch with Distrelec or with us directly. All right, guys.
Perfect.
So good timing. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the webinar. I hope you had a good sit and comfortable behind the monitor. So we hope that you learned something, also to get you an update about the Wiha products. And yeah, like I mentioned, if you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with your Distrelec contact. For us, it was very cool to speak with the camera, not with you directly, but anyway, I think it was fine for you. And yeah, thank you so much. Also, thank you guys for helping here in the webinar.
Thank you. Sorry.
Have a great week. Take care.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Tim and Mark, and thank you, everybody.